Oh, him. He just wants to lay with you. Pokemon Quest training a normal Pokemon with 4 shinies and the fancy SpongeBob meme. Caption delicious. Jeez. Guess that means you gotta spend your hard-earned money. You know how stingy you can be sometimes with that money. $110 encounters now. It's definitely a lot of encounters, for sure.
Here it is. Jesus.
These cave sparkles are getting me every time. I keep thinking it's a shiny when in reality it's just a cave sparkle right next to the seal. Ooh, 20 max lures. So my wife just said she has $388,000 in Let's Go Eevee, and she's not willing to spend a lot of it.
I worked hard for that money.
There we go. I'll join in on that.
You're redeeming shiny.
Well, Bulbasaur said it was for all 3 of us, so I'm doing it for all 3 of us as well. We all redeemed shiny luck, so we all redeemed it for each other. That's triple luck for everybody.
I redeemed it for the both of them again.
That's rude. We're actually being nice to each other, and you're over here trying to kick me to the ground.
I love you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'd do it anyway.
You do it anyway.
Really?
For everybody.
Okay. Raven says that shiny luck is for everybody. What does? Oh. Everybody gangsta until all 3 of us get shinies at once and we all race to catch it. True, true. By the way, chat, we have officially been going for 12 hours. As it stands right now, there are 4 hours left in the stream. I heard another seal. Okay. I honestly cannot believe I have been going for 12 hours. Oh, it's 2 in the morning. Jeez.
It's 9 p.m. here.
Yeah, it's only 9 p.m. here. For me, it's 8. Yo, Nathaniel's got us one up. It's only 8.
8 in the morning?
I'm going to assume evening. Starry cat traits are amazing. It's 8 for me, too. Midwest.
Yeah, it's about the same.
If there's talking 8 p.m., yeah, p.m., so Midwest. So that works out for them because right now at my current end time, it'll be midnight for them. Someone do bits. Oh, you mean the subs to make me go longer? There's still opportunity there. There's 8 hours of opportunity that can be tacked on. Thought I heard a cat pawing at something.
You do. He's back.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to take care of something. Let's see. Can catch him a dugong. Want to do a shiny race someday? Oh, of course. I had so many encounters to be in bed for 5 days and still no shiny, right? Make sure when you get the shiny charm you don't have to do anything. It works, right? Supposedly it works, but yeah, you don't have to do anything once you get the charm. The charm just increases your odds. It's also pretty. It makes for a nice decoration. And then when you go to shiny hunt Articuno or any legendaries, it doesn't want to work properly. This is a long time for me to be talking constantly. I thought that Squirtle was shiny. Freaking cave sparkles. Every time the cave sparkles get me. Okay. Thank you.
It's supposed to work.
Yeah. That's the key is, theoretically the shiny charm says it's supposed to work. Please, I need to end my drought. Just want a shiny seal. Excuse me, Squirtle. Thank you. I keep thinking it's my phone. And it's not.
No, it's me.
You know, Staryu isn't calling anything. That Staryu's had enough. Staryu's like, I'm done with this race. Oh, hello, Squirtle. No way. Whoops. A normal Slowpoke, that's what I thought.
Oh, did you know Porygon does this?
Mm-hmm. Porygon's also a pain when it starts moving around. Because it moves like a Magnemite. It's annoying. You're not wrong, he did run into a Slowpoke. This is true. This is the shiny that takes all of us like 5 hours to find.
What happens if nobody's getting it by 1 o'clock?
Well, then I guess it's over. If no one gets it by 1, then it's over. This time it took me 30 minutes. It's because it knows you're racing. I love the fact that I've catch comboed this seal and I don't see a whole lot of extra seals. Except for like one time where there were like 6. If I go down a level. I already don't like this place. That was 3 Golbats. I'm telling you, our partner Pokemon do not like when we shiny hunt. The freaking Starmie? Jeez. Also, I'm assuming the stipulation too for this shiny race is you have to catch it. Whoops. My third Starmie. Oof. Big oof indeed. Fair enough. I just feel like that's the best way to do it, because if we just go like, oh look, I found the shiny, but then like, we fail to catch it, then it's kind of like, well technically you didn't really get the shiny, so... Freaking cave sparkle again, right over the seal. I feel like they did the cave sparkles on purpose. Oh, there's the Seal Master Trainer. Come on, Seal. I gotta get this Seal. Hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah, behind the power plant.
Oh, interesting. That's weird and creepy. Just resetting the room again.
You can only get primary Pikachu, right?
I don't know. Let me look.
Pretty possible.
I went way too far. Yes. Yeah, Grimer is a Pikachu exclusive. By the time I get the shine, I'll be 80 years old. I already know I'm gonna get a shiny, But my confidence is in the fact that it's going to be either Zubat or Golbat. It's not going to be Seal. Or Jinx. Or Slowpoke. Or Squirtle. And if it's Zubat or Golbat, I will not be happy. And I won't break the combo for those two. Like, Zubat and Golbat, I'm not breaking the combo for. Now, if I would get, like, Squirtle, Slowpoke, or Jinx... Ooh! I win. I win. It's over.
Gotta catch it.
Done and done. Done and done. Let's go, baby. It actually took me a second to recognize. Also, it's time to update this. Are you in the process of gifting that sub now? Have you clicked gift already? Don't gift it right now. Wait until tomorrow. Gift it to Bulbasaur.
I'm here too now.
Will it let you? No, they can. I think it's there, but because he's still subbed. Let me see something here. Yeah, you can't, because they're still subbed. Because I clicked on his name and the gift sub button's there, but it won't let me click on it. So, just wait until tomorrow and gift Bulbasaur the sub since it is ending tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so Bulbasaur, my wife is going to gift you the sub when your sub ends tomorrow. That's what I've chosen to do since I won the shiny race. Just because I know that your sub is ending tomorrow. So, starting to get sick of this. Sorry, I'm switching to Absol. I don't blame you. Let me... Where is Seal?
Unless he ends it now, then I can gift it now.
He can't end it himself. It ends automatically by Twitch. There we go. So that's what we're gonna do, is tomorrow, or even like the next time I stream, whichever happens that we remember, my wife will gift a sub to you, Bulbasaur. That way you have your sub continuing. So what's next? I keep going for Seal, try to get that second one. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's awesome. Make that your, dugong.
I'll wait to see what if I get the next Seal, what that's going to be. But right now, that's definitely the leading candidate to be my shiny dugong. Yeah, not a problem at all. Those stats are very nice. Oh, that's right, I forgot I had like 17 or so beyond that. Those stats were like lovely. Oh yeah, also
Pretty fucking close to perfect.
boom. Now the title says 7 shinies. So yeah, now I'll try to see if I can get a second seal. Since I've got the catch combo going still. And that's why, to be honest, I really want the shinies to be what I'm catch comboing, because it keeps the combo going. Once I get everything out of that line, then I don't care. I'll take my combo somewhere else, but as long as I have the catch combo of that particular Pokemon, I want to get everything out of that line so that I don't have to burn extra balls.
Last one on that listed.
What?
Your shiny.
Oh,
Full race.
I honestly didn't expect to win.
You weren't.
Especially since I lost that first combo.
You weren't the fan favorite.
Was not the fan favorite. I was the underdog.
No, I feel like Dragon was definitely the underdog.
Yeah, Dragonfire was definitely the underdog in that whole race.
Bulbasaur was the fan favorite. You're the dark horse.
Yeah, that's a good way to put at it. My wife said Bulbasaur was the fan favorite in that race, I was the dark horse, and Dragonfire was the underdog. The Cinderella story, as you might say.
Fuck no. Cinderella's story is only for underdogs.
Exactly why I said Cinderella story. I'm not talking about me. No, I'm the Underdragon.
Touche.
The Underdragon. Not a dog. You got me there.
Oh no, I'm confident. I'm just trying to get something.
Alright. Alright, so I feel better about the shinies I've gotten now. Because of the ones we've caught, I caught 3 that I needed for the living dex, and 4 that I didn't need, so I'm pretty happy about that. Don't assume my species. I might put this marathon up on YouTube.
That's a long download.
I don't have to do the download. Twitch does. That's all I do with my stuff, is I just export it from Twitch to YouTube, so there's nothing on my end I have to do. Trust me, I'm not downloading the video myself and then shipping it off. I let Twitch handle that. I'll be honest, when I saw the seal, it took me a second, because even though I saw the sparkles, I could not figure out if it was actually shiny. Let's put this race on YouTube. I think I'm going to put the whole stream on YouTube. I might go back and like pull some highlights out of it, but I think the whole thing's going to go up on YouTube. Which also, in case anybody has not had a chance to see my YouTube channel, there is the link for that. You can see some highlights, a few archives from Twitch. There's a couple that I need to finish uploading. But then you can also see some past videos that I did back when I was actually more active on YouTube. And then I moved to Twitch. So if I don't get to start exporting it after the stream is over, tomorrow at some point I'll try to start exporting it. So I would say if you don't see it on my YouTube channel tomorrow, the marathon should be up there by Monday at the latest. Because I don't know how long it'll take for Twitch to export something like this. Twitch may even just look at me and laugh, to be honest. Let's reset the cave. You know what's going to be a difficult shiny for me to see? Shelter. And not because its shiny is, like, not that exciting, but because of, like, the frost smoke that happens in here and the water, and with how tiny it is, I feel like it's going to get covered up.
Shelter also appear somewhere else?
I don't think so. I think Shelter's only here. I'm going to get a shiny from the Ultra Wormhole. Yo, good luck with that. I hope you get a shiny from the Ultra Wormhole. I haven't been lucky with that yet. Yep, it's only here.
What are you doing? Leave his shoes alone.
It's probably because since I mowed the grass yesterday, walking through some of the grass that didn't get picked up by the bag, he probably smells that. Because even though he has allergies, of course he's going to rub himself in grass. Like, why not? Get out of here, Golbat. Bless you. How many different Pokemon sounds can we hear at once? My favorite is when my wife challenges me to tell what Pokemon it is by its cry. She always gets impressed by it. Like, the early generations, I'm really good at. But, like, you throw Gen 5, Gen 6 in there, not gonna happen. I totally forgot that I got a random shiny Macargo and Platinum while grinding from levels. Yo, that's awesome. Random shinies are the best. Like when I was playing Pokemon Sword and I was shiny hunting for Rookity, and I accidentally ran into a Nickit, and it wound up being shiny. Random shinies are great, because you just don't expect those to happen. Oh, Zubat appeared. Go Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan used Bite. Hitmonchan was poisoned. Sounds about right. The whole team was poisoned. Told me that yesterday. I don't think I did, because I wasn't streaming yesterday. I took like one step and the lure ran out. I might have made mention of it before, but just the fact of random shinies. Also, does everybody remember what their first ever shiny was? Because I remember mine. Mine was very nerve-wracking. You remember yours?
Are we talking about
Let's go.
Ones I caught for myself, or are we talking about ones that have been
Ones that you've caught. Mine was Floatzel. Oh, that's not bad. Floatzel's a good one. Zigzagoon for yours. What the heck? Oh, there it is. There we go. Shiny Seal number 2. I'm going to go ahead and update the living dex, because one of these seals are going to turn into a dugong. So... boop. Let's update this to 8 shinies. And then I will put the nice little stamp on Dugong. Like I said, I'm gonna evolve one. So there we go. Yeah, my first ever one was a shiny male Nidoran in Pokemon Leaf Green. And I actually encountered it in the Safari Zone. Oof. That's not bad, but I think I like the other one better.
Huh? Yeah, I like the shape of the...
Yeah, right. So is this the one? Yes. So this is the one I need to add to my party. Beedrill's kicked out again. Do I still have a rare candy? I don't think I do. No. Alright, well I still have my catch combo going. So now the question is, where do I want to go with this catch combo? Oh, also I need to save. I want to check something real quick. Pikachu's mad that I'm catching shinies. I have some options of where I could go. I had to check the Fira. I could be here for potential Nidorans, Fearos. I know Krabby spawns here. But I might have to catch combo Krabby for that. I don't know either. Did I fight this coach trainer over here already? I have not. Okay. Alright, I'm battling this coach trainer for a reason. No, although that is a good reason. What's going on, Nathaniel? Oh my goodness, I am way over leveled for this coach trainer. Did we get shinies? We did! I got 2 shiny seals. I can't even see how many Pokemon they have. 3. This isn't even a contest. Yeah, because I'm gonna get the Dugong. Oh yeah, that too. Oh, nice. Yeah, very nice indeed. And that's why I fought this coach trainer, for those 5 rare candies.
Oh, did you not do that?
No, I didn't do it in Pikachu. I know, that's why I decided to check that today. Because I didn't feel like trying to get the XP for it. Shiny Dugong time! Ooh. Pushing the wrong buttons. Alright, so now that I got Dugong, Beedrill, welcome back to the party. Alright, so now what do I want to shiny hunt for now? That's the real question. I still have a lot of stuff in Seafoam, but my problem is because seals spawn in Seafoam, I'm going to get more of those spawning.
We'll pull up your list and take a look. What about Cuban?
That's what I'm looking at right now. I could do Cubone, and I could go to Rock Tunnel. Because I need Cubone. I need one more Charmander. I also need the Rhyhorn line.
Hey, why don't you do it then?
And Kangaskhan. Not if you go in the water. That's true too, but if I want to do that one, because a lot of Magikarp spawn, I would want to chain something that's already in the water to make those boosted a little bit more. I think I'm going to go to Rock Tunnel and try and get either Rhyhorn, Cubone, or Kangaskhan. Or Charmander. I can take one more Charmander. And to be honest, I mean, if a shiny Onyx would spawn, I would still probably catch that anyway. Because then I can use that for, Steelix later on. Because I definitely... Well, no, seals can't touch the water. This is true, apparently. Staryu. I only need one more Staryu. And... maybe I'll do Staryu after this. Because I do need Tentacool as well. Because I definitely want to catch combo Staryu. Oh, Geodudes and Gravelers. I forgot about them too. I need those. But not Golbat. And now that I'm in Rock Tunnel where it's darker, I need to turn the brightness back up. There we go. Lost my Staryu chain. Oof. Big oof. Gotta call it a night. Sounds good, Bulbasaur. I appreciate you coming out and hanging out for quite a while. Shiny Race was definitely fun. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Get a good night's sleep. Good luck with your hunt. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I'd like to get like maybe 2 more shinies before the stream ends. So I think really the only thing I'm not going to take any Machops. And I'm not going to take any of the Zubat line. Anything else is pretty much fair game. We are drawing in on hour number 13. Oh, for sure. I've been getting shinies that I actually need. Not that I didn't enjoy getting the other shinies to begin with, but number one, they were very spaced out. And number two, most of the shinies early on were ones I didn't need. It's like I said in Elliot's channel the one time, I'm pretty sure that shinies are just nocturnal.
That's not true. I got a simple one this evening, but I've got all mine in the morning.
Your shinies are not nocturnal, what mine are.
Not. It's because I'm a morning person.
Right? At 10 o'clock, I'm going to feed them real quick and stretch.
Yeah, I was going to feed them, but if you need to stretch them.
Yeah. So here in a couple minutes, I'm going to step aside for like 3 or 4 minutes so I can feed my cats their dinner, and just kind of stretch a little bit. To try to gear up for the final stretch. At the moment, the final stretch. There's still time that it can go longer, but I'm only giving it another hour for any other subs to come through that would add time. There's a Kangaskhan.
Supposedly there can be up to...
Yeah, sometime this week I might chain those. Because I don't want it to be a case where, like, at 1 o'clock or like a little bit before, suddenly everybody's trying to flood the remaining subs to get me to go 24 hours because I'm going to be, like, mentally drained at that point. So I'm making it by 11. It needs to extend at least another 2 hours for me to kind of just lift that restriction and be like, alright, all bets are off. That's how it always starts. The game hears you say that, they give you one more shiny, and then you're like, well, now I want one more. I'm assuming you're in an area where when you catch the shiny, your chain will be broken no matter what. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to, like, silently cheer if a Kangaskhan shows up shiny. Or I'm just gonna get bombarded by Onyx.
I hate how big Onyx is.
Right? Its hitbox is weird, too.
Right.
Like, you're fine from behind, but the front, the hitbox is just so weird. Onyx, nice of you to pop by, right? Just like, hi, what's up, Onyx? How you doing? I'm gonna make sure too that, like, once it hits 11, if I haven't gotten any other subs going towards it, I'm gonna put that in the stream title too, that the official end time will be 1 a.m. Just that way I don't leave this stuff up and then, you know, people come in at the last minute to sub and then I'm having to be like, well, I already set a cutoff. I'll also change, like, on the stream layover itself, I'll change it from current to official. Did she tell you what the name is? Gotcha. It's probably gonna be something off the wall. Of course. Alright. Respawn down here one more time. And then I'm going to take a couple minutes here to stand up, feed my cats, stretch a little bit, grab another bottle of water, and then prepare for the, at the moment, the home stretch. Alright, chat, I will be right back in about 2 to 3 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to feed my cats, get another bottle of water, just kind of stand up and stretch a little bit. And then I'll be back to finish things out. Okay, I am back. And Dragonfire, I did hear you left. I don't know if you're still here, but Raven did tell me while I was up stretching and everything, so enjoy the rest of your night. So, like I was saying before, at 11 p.m., if the end time hasn't been extended at least 2 more hours, then at 11 p.m. I'm going to issue a cutoff, essentially, for how long the stream's going to go.
She's hosting me right now.
So. And the whole purpose of me putting that kind of cutoff is just because with the time that we're at the moment... Don't forget about friend code. Oh, I won't. I still have the Whisper set as unread. So, as long as I don't officially read it, then I'll still have that notification there. But the whole reason that I'm doing the whole cutoff thing is because with the time that we're at right now, that my stream's supposed to end at 1 a.m., if I let it go until we get to that 1 a.m. and people drop a whole bunch of subs all at once, it puts me in an awkward spot where, like, I'm not able to, like, rest up like I want to, or, like, get myself in a good mental state to make the grind the rest of the way. So by doing this, if I know at least by 11 if I'm gonna have to go late in the morning, then I can kind of prepare myself. So, sounds good, Dragonfire. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy the rest of your night. She feels a lot better moving that right there for now. Freaking Onyx again. This has definitely been a fun time. Like, I would want to do this again, but not anytime in the near future. Like, I'm thinking maybe closer to my Twitch anniversary. And I'm probably going to run with, like, the date that I started back up. Because I know my actual Twitch anniversary would be sometime in, like, October, I think. But I'm going to go with, like, January 10th. Because that's when I started back up and really cranked back into this. So probably sometime around there I'll do something like this again, because this is fun. See if we can get a... I'd like to get 2 more shinies before this is all said and done. Ideally more, but... I know, I think you're pulling for 10, because that's what you predicted. I thought I was far enough away from that rifle. We're at 7 that I've caught, 8 that I've seen. So if you want to get technical, seeing 2 more shinies would put us at the 10 mark. But if you're going for strictly what I've caught, then we need 3 more. Oof, got bombarded. Yeah, I'm thinking, depending on what time I end this, I'll probably just in the morning set this to upload. How many shinies have we gotten today? So we've caught 7. We've seen 8, but we let a shiny Pidgey go away because I've already got so many of them. So in total, 8 have shown up. 7 of them were caught. Which is not bad for one stream. We essentially were averaging about a shiny every 2 hours. Which, compared to how we started, where I didn't even get my first shiny until 4.5 hours in, that averaged out really well. And I'm just gonna let my Animal Crossing town go tonight. There's nothing for like number of consecutive days being active. It's just days active.
Isn't it if you do it before like 5 a.m.?
It still wouldn't count towards today. If I jumped in at before 5 a.m., I would just avoid Tom Nook saying anything about tomorrow. You sound so tired. It's not so much that I'm tired. I'm trying to be quieter because since my daughter is asleep for the night, I don't want to be too loud to where she can hear me really well and start to wake up. My voice is definitely dying on me a little bit, but that's why I'm talking a little bit quieter. It's less that I'm getting super tired so much as it is I don't want to wake my daughter, because if she gets up, there ain't gonna be any getting her back to sleep. How many viewers left? I am not sure. Let me look. There's quite a few people left. A lot of them are lurking, which is perfectly fine. Because this is a long time for me to stream, too. Like, 13 hours is a long time. What about when you get a shiny reaction? It's a very quiet shiny reaction. Usually, like, when I got that second shiny seal, I did more of, like, a face reaction, where I think I was, like... So that's probably more or less what I'm gonna do. This was also part of the reason, aside from the fact that I knew legendaries were going to eat up pretty much the whole stream if I went for those, I also knew that if I went for a legendary and the shiny showed up late in the evening, I wasn't going to be able to be as animated as I wanted to be. Because legendaries, I will get super animated for. Regular shinies, I mean, if it's a rarer spawn, I'll get a little bit more animated, but the regular stuff, like Graveler, Geodude, Cubone, I'm not going to go, like, off the walls on. I'm gonna have a full shiny team before I go into the Elite Four. There you go. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Also, Nathaniel redeeming the shiny luck. Thank you very much. I'd like to get Rhyhorn or Cubone, realistically. And then, unrealistically, I'd like to get Kangaskhan. But I think, honestly, the only way I'm going to get Kangaskhan is if I chain for it. I didn't know if he was, like, by my shoes or where he was.
No, he's just being gross.
Of course. My team is like 80% level 73. Oh, you'll have no problem. I have 4 badges. Yeah, you'll have no problem sweeping your way through the rest of the game. Shiny hunting will definitely do that. It will definitely boost your team up in terms of levels. That's pretty much what happened with my Eevee. Was I was trying to farm for Mighty Candies on Ekans, and then I was just like, no, I'll try to shiny hunt for Ekans. Got to a catch combo of 100. Next thing I know, my Eevee's like level 43, and I haven't even beaten the second gym yet.
Oh, my combo just got ruined. I pressed B, and it threw a Pokeball.
Oh. Big oof.
And I know I was pressing B because it's the only button I can do.
Gotta love when the game doesn't do what you want it to. Kind of like when the seal ran away even though I was spamming the B button to back out. Yeah, shiny hunting breaks story mode easily. And then you play Sword and Shield and frickin' max raid battles break story mode. But I mean, let's be real. Not a lot of people play Pokemon necessarily for the story. I know people say like Gen 5 is really good for like the story and everything like that, but most people when they play Pokemon, they're not playing it to get the story. They're either playing it to try to catch everything, build competitive teams, or shiny hunt. Because even with like Sword and Shield, like, I was partially invested in the story, but I was invested in the story long enough to understand what was going on. And then once I beat the story, it was like, okay, I don't care anymore, let's go. I know, I don't, yeah, I mean, first playthrough, I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see what the story's about so I understand, like, somewhat what's going on. But I'm not so deeply invested that I have to, like, stop and analyze everything, or, you know, if I have to skip certain cutscenes. I just play for fun. I mean, there's that, too. Playing it for fun is also an option up there. That is definitely a smaller aspect of the Pokemon community. I'm definitely part of that. I love playing Pokemon just for fun. Shiny hunting's a nice bonus for me. But I know there's a good portion of the Pokemon community where it's like, Pokemon's not fun, it's competitive, you have to win, win, win. And I'm just like, I like collecting. I do like shiny hunting when I'm streaming, because especially during times like this when like not a whole lot's going on, I can do a lot more chat interaction. And I think that's what makes shiny hunting nice for me. Because then I can actually chat with everybody and get to know everyone, tell stories, everything like that. I'll tell you my worst shiny fail that broke my heart. Oh dear, what happened? Everything's trying to spawn on top of me. And I don't appreciate it. Was it Rock Tunnel where I got my first shiny Charmander? I think it was. Found 2 shiny Dittos back to back in Pokemon Y, and since I was 7 I just thought it was blue because it was a gender difference. Oh no. Oh no. Even though Ditto has no gender. Oh no. I'm reading the message. Oh, is it on there still or no? So Nathaniel was talking about their worst shiny fail. They said that they found 2 shiny Dittos back to back in Pokemon Y, and since they were 7, they thought it was just blue because it was a gender difference, even though Ditto has no gender. Yeah, it's a big oof. But I mean, you were 7. I'm sure the first time a lot of people ran into a shiny, they were just kind of like, eh, and didn't realize it. But that's still rough. Oh, your phone actually lets you do that now? I used to be able to do that kind of crap on my phone, and then they took that feature away. Ran away. Yeah, it's a big oof. But at least, I mean, you were only 7. It'd definitely be different if you were, like, saying that yesterday you found 2 shiny Dittos and didn't realize they were shiny and ran away from them. But regardless, that's definitely still a big oof. That was going to be my first shiny ever. That would have been a good one, too. Because shiny Ditto is definitely nice. I'm very lucky that I got a shiny Ditto in my game. I don't think I failed a shiny yet. I don't think I failed one yet. I thought I did once. I thought I soft reset over a shiny Regirock, but as I kind of looked back at it and everything like that, I realized it wasn't shiny. It was, I flipped the colors in my head. At one point, somebody thought I failed a shiny Dragonite on stream. Because they thought they saw, like, the shiny green wing of a Dragonite. But when we went back and looked at the clip that they pulled of it, It was just the inside of, I think it was Charizard's wing. Back to the happy note. I would say, oh, Onyx, why? I have more of like a Master Ball fail, and I still have the Pokemon that I used the Master Ball on. So I'm most likely on Tuesday, which will be the next time I stream, I'm going to start Mewtwo. Now that we finally got Articuno, I can start the Mewtwo hunt. That freaking the follower goal was hit back on January 30th. I can finally start the Mewtwo hunt. Boy, I can't wait to see how long that hunt will take. Luckily, though, I have a lot of leeway between Mewtwo and when I hit the Articuno ones. Or the patience to shiny hunt legendary to watch someone hunt it. Honestly, I don't blame you. A lot of the reason I'm doing it, number one, is because I want shiny legendaries, and it's about time that I finally just made the choice to shiny hunt it. And number two, because it were follower and sub goals. But I definitely don't blame you. I saw the worst clip. Was it somebody failing a shiny legendary? Because that's the worst. Because I saw one clip where somebody got a shiny Mewtwo to appear, but their Pokemon weren't properly equipped to beat Mewtwo, and so they failed the battle and the timer ran out, and Mewtwo was gone. Someone was hunting shiny Mewtwo and they got it, but the brother jump scared them and they closed out of. Oh, that's messed up. That's not even failing because you just weren't paying attention. That's just rude. At least the nice thing with Mewtwo is I'll save a lot of time this time, because its shiny is really obvious. So I won't have to wait quite as long to go back to the home screen. Wait. Oh, it's just a Graveler. I thought I saw shiny Rhyhorn up there. I'm losing it. I really did. I honest to God thought there was a shiny Rhyhorn up top. And it was just a Graveler. Every time I have to do something, you find a shiny. What were the past two? The last two that I got were both shiny seals, of which I evolved one into a Dugong. Let me find him here. So here's shiny seal. and shiny dugong. So those were the last two that I got. And now I've brought that seal combo here to Rock Tunnel in hopes of potentially finding another shiny. Hmm? No. So pretty much in Rock Tunnel, there's only a couple Pokemon that if they show up shiny, I'm gonna forgo. And that's anything from the Zubat line. And there was one other one. Maybe not. No, I think it's just the Zubat line. If I get anything from the Zubat line, I'm going to forgo it. Ideally, I should probably forgo Onix too. Oh, Machop, that was the other one. The Machop line and the Zubat line are the only shinies I'm not going to take out of here. Anything else is fair game. Because even though I have a shiny Onix, I'll still take a second one so that I can get a shiny Steelix and Sword. It's flashbacks to Pokemon anime where there's a water show at Misty's gym and her sister's taunting. Yeah, right? I can't wait until my daughter is old enough to understand what TV shows are and stuff so that I can show her the old Pokemon anime. To run through that swarm of Golbats. You know, finish the living decks and fight all the master trainers with them? Possibly. I don't know if I'll fight all the master trainers, but I will fight at least enough to unlock me being able to battle Red. The only Pokemon that I'm not going to use a shiny on to fight is Pikachu, and that's because I've already beaten the Pikachu Master Trainer. But all the other Master Trainers, I definitely want to do with a shiny. That episode on DVD, I'm getting so many flashbacks, right? The nostalgia feels. I think it was either last month or like the very end of February. I wrapped up a stream, and I saw that Twitch was streaming the old Pokemon anime, and so I just threw that up. And for 6 hours, my daughter and I were just watching it, and then my wife came home from work and she joined in and watched it. It brought back so many memories.
What was it?
When Twitch was streaming the old Pokemon anime.
Oh yeah, I watched that for a while.
It was almost 2 in the morning before I went to bed.
So, you know the butcher's outlet by us.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're selling Angus beef.
Oh, are you talking about the post where apparently people were complaining and saying that they were price gouging?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like...
Well, and I was like, okay, well, $6 a pound is expensive. Then I saw what the grade of the beef was, and I was like, well, of course it's going to be a little bit more expensive. It's good grade meat.
My dad got me 73.27 ground beef, and that was about $3 a pound. When I buy my ground beef and it's 83.17 or whatever the 81 is, it's almost $5 a pound.
Right.
And that's just ground chuck. So if they're selling Angus per pound, then yeah, I mean, the fact that they're only at about $6 a pound is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Because Angus is a quality meat too.
Angus ground beef, 81
Yeah, that's not price gouging.
a pound. And you know they sell it in bulk, so
Mm-hmm.
they charge like $25. I think it's like a good sizable pound.
People will always find something to complain about, especially during these times. Like, that's not price gouging. Price gouging is what people are doing with freaking toilet paper, Clorox wipes, things like that. That's price gouging. They're probably part of the same group of people who were trying to justify the person stealing from their store. Last Pokemon I'm gonna shiny hunt is Abra for revenge. Just be like, haha, Abra, I have 149 out of 150 in my living dex, and you're the last one that I'm missing. Like, even somehow you managed to get Kadabra and Alakazam, but just not Abra. And you're just like, alright, Abra, it's time. It's then at that moment that Abra shows up on the first shot shiny, and it's just like, you finally earned my respect. Frick. What's crazy is, so Mewtwo's my next legendary hunt because that was a follower goal. After that, I have Moltres, which is a sub goal. There's so many people that keep asking me to hunt Zapdos on stream, and I've made a stipulation as to when I would, if or when I would shiny hunt Zapdos on stream, and that's dependent of Tabasco and how quickly he gets his Moltres. That's a whole other thing. But people keep begging and asking me for it, and I'm just like, if that event doesn't happen, I'm not shiny hunting Moltres or Zapdos on stream. I don't like it shiny. Like, there was so much potential for Zapdos in terms of a shiny, and I feel like they just wasted it. Like, video stream story. Not a problem. That's like I tell people, I don't expect people to be at every stream. I know there's certain either games or certain things that I'm doing that people just don't care for, and I get that. I always tell people I would rather them, if I'm playing something that they're not too keen on, I would rather them, you know, not come out and watch, or even if they do, just drop like a lurk, than to come out and ask me to play something else. That's what drives me nuts. And I've had that quite a few times where I'll play either a different game, or the one time I was actually shiny hunting Articuno and somebody came out and was like, "Oh, you're doing this again? Why don't you do something different?" And I'm like, it's not your stream. Don't tell me what you want me to do. Like, if you don't like what I'm doing, either don't watch or don't show up. So, I get it, though. I got really bored of Legendary Shiny. It's a lot worse than other Pokemon. Oh, I get it. Because the thing is like, with the regular Pokemon like I have right now, granted, sometimes it takes a while, but for the most part, I can usually pull a shiny per stream, or at least every other stream, with normal shiny hunting. But with legendaries, it's like, you can go so many streams and still not get it. I was going to tune in to say hi. Yeah, and that's totally fine. I'm never bothered by that, or even if people just don't show up for it. But it always drove me nuts, the people who would come in and be like, oh, play something different. Just don't tell me to play something different. Just don't say anything. Oh, I didn't know my 3DS bit's broken. I want to do that on my 3DS, and I'm very close to having enough money to where I can send my 3DS in to get a capture card on it. Because shiny hunting legendaries on the 3DS, honestly, is far easier than on the Switch. Because I can usually do about 3 resets per minute, so I can usually get like 180 resets an hour, so that does significantly cut down on the time that I have to spend on a legendary. But this game, it takes almost 60 resets per hour, and I think at one time, fully optimized, I was able to get it to like 80 resets an hour. But that's if I'm like not paying attention to chat, if I'm constantly spamming buttons, if I'm constantly doing this, doing that. So I usually just settle for 60. 3DS was dismembered, the top screen was separated from the bottom. Jeez. Someone ripped it out of anger. That's some major anger. Jeez. Yours just doesn't turn on at all. I'm gonna be really sad the day my 3DS stops working. And I hope that's not for a while, but like, this is my 3DS. It's one of the older model ones, so because I want to play my Omega Ruby. They didn't pay me and my family back. That's even worse. Yeah, disrespectful for sure. I never understand people that are like that. Like, it's not hard to just be a good person. Oh, hi, Kangaskhan. I have a good amount of shinies on Mega Ruby. I merged a lot of mine into home. I mean, I pretty much just pulled my whole decks in, but I left behind, like, 4 shinies that I knew were hacked that I got out of a Wonder Trade. And I know they're hacked because they're shiny mythicals, and you can't trade shiny mythicals in Wonder Trade. Let alone some of those shinies weren't even released. Same thing happened to my brother. Jeez, by the same people or just somebody different? How many what? It's bouncing between 9 and 10. No, not at all. Oh, really? My dad bought like a 50 years anniversary 3DS. Oh, it's pretty cool. Oh, jeez. Same people with a different person, it was by accident. Okay. Even still, though, when it happens a second time, you start to wonder, was it by accident? It's still rough, though. And not as much damage. Gotcha. Yeah, I had my one copy of Guitar Hero. It was like Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. I had to get a different disc 4 different times. Because the first copy I have, I don't blame anybody, because we bought it used. It was really, really scratched up to begin with. So it just stopped working one day. Done and done. Got a new copy of it, the newer copy of it. Well, then my brother left the disc lying out over and over, and not even like face down so that the labels were like facing down. Left it like face up so that the disc itself was like on different surfaces, and it scratched it so bad it was unreadable. So he was forced to buy me a new one. Well, then he did it again, and I kept saying, stop doing this, and it wound up breaking again. And so then my parents had to buy me a new copy, and I pretty much kept it away from him after that. My cat called me out, that's laying on my foot. Oh, that's adorable. Our one cat named Clyde is sitting and staring at my wife. I don't know where Sheba's at. She's probably being a priss somewhere. Oh, is she really?
Yeah, she's right behind you.
Oh, I see her now. Oh, here comes kitty number 1. Here's Clyde. Hi, Clyde. I'm trying to pet him too much. I don't want him to dig his claws into you.
He's not. He's being a good boy.
He is being a good boy. 10 years old, too. Almost 11, actually. He's a good kitty, though. And then my Nintendo Switch charger. Is your cat gonna start chewing on it? Because that's what our cats do. Well,
One
cat. I need to get up for my cat. It's always the worst. I feel like cats always get comfy at like the worst possible times.
Oh, my baby.
Sheba looks a little jealous over there.
You want me to pick you up?
Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah, she's not gonna let you pick her up.
Oh, I'll do it. Not now.
You're gonna wait till she like tries to jump in your lap. I'll just wait past your bedtime. I still got a couple more hours in the tank. Luckily, we don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. Or for the next week. Also, shout out to the 5 Gravelers. My brother's Switch and I can't play while he's charging, and sometimes he resets my catch streak. Hopefully he doesn't do it for draining. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
That would be rough if he did that. My cat is tapping your face cam. That's pretty funny.
Cat whisper.
Everybody says that. I don't know why. I mean, cats do love me, and I'm definitely a cat person, but I wouldn't consider myself a cat whisperer. Just because I've watched My Cat from Hell a number of times doesn't mean I know what I'm doing with cats all the time. Although, to be fair, it did help with their situation.
Cycle with an old man. What are you gonna do? A Charmander, though.
Is Meowth an Eevee exclusive? Yes. Meowth is an Eevee exclusive. Smack away. Yeah, I'm thinking this week, Tuesday I'm going to start Mewtwo. Wednesday, I might do some more Breath of the Wild Master Mode. Then Thursday, Friday, I might do more regular shiny hunting. And do like a combination of this game and some Eevee exclusive. Since I finally have Charm in that game. I'm sad I have Pikachu.
Oof.
I will do everything in my power to see if I can get an extra shiny Meowth. I don't like how many exclusives they did. Yeah, I mean, the version exclusives are a little rough. But it's Game Freak. They've been doing it since the beginning. I don't think they're going to change it.
Yeah, it's just hard when you don't know somebody that has the other half of the game.
I will say it is a little bit easier now than it was back then.
Well, yeah, because you have online trading, but are you going to get lucky enough where somebody is going to trade you what you need?
Or that you can trust.
Exactly.
I mean, look at what happened today. So, believe me, I get it. It's like they've done a lot better with it now, but it's still not great.
Yeah, I feel like there could be a better system. It's like even when you're wonder trading or doing like the GTS. Like GTS, you can look up Pokemon that you want, but it's like, what if I have an abundance of a certain Pokemon? I should be able to type in who needs this Pokemon, and then a list would come up, and then I could trade for what I feel would fit the Pokemon I'm trading. See, that would be a good feature they could add.
Mm-hmm. But I think their next objective should be getting rid of the whole level restriction thing. Like, when you're trading in the GTS of like, oh, I want this Pokemon, but I only want it between this level and this level.
Like, obviously you can't get a legendary between level 1 and 10. Like,
not legit, at least. Yeah, they move all the other trading stuff. Like the GTS and Wonder Trade and all that, it's because they put it all in Pokemon Home. Oh, I see he's going to try to go for that Moltres again. Yeah, I think they should have still had some kind of GTS in Sword and Shield while having one in Pokemon Home, but I don't know. There should be a shiny by now. You would think.
He's still going for Hitmonlee.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's hysterical. Spy on his chat for me. Just be like, hi, I'm spying on you. I wanted some option to shiny Pokemon GTS of Pokemon Home. That would also be nice too. Filter like shinies. As opposed to like all of it just kind of being grouped together. That would be a good feature. Or even like with the whole level restriction thing, if they removed the ability for you to request Pokemon that can't be a certain level. Like, you can't request a Rillaboom that's below level 40, because they do it in level 10 in 10 level increments, so obviously doing the 31 to 40, it's not going to be great. But if they at least did that, it would make things easier. Did you get the sub in this channel?
Yeah.
Really, I was chained 11 Horsia, so Cedra would spawn a shiny Horsia randomly. Man, I wish that would happen. I chained Horsia the one day, and I sat on that chain for almost 7 hours. No shinies. Today, but not now. That's still pretty hype, though. I still need shiny Horsey. What's difficult is Horsey only spawns in like a couple areas. And the areas it does spawn, like the one area where you can get it like pretty easily and not have to fight with anything, you can only get like 1 or 2 Horsey at a spawn, so it's not a great area. This Switch is charging this, so I can't play. Feels bad.
Did you know you can ride on Kangaskhan?
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Look.
That's awesome. Just flexing that shiny Kangaskhan.
Oh, and the Pikachu's riding in the front.
Oh my goodness.
That's so rad.
I feel like now, well, obviously not now, because I'm still trying to do this, but maybe tomorrow or Monday, I'll play this off stream, and I'm gonna freaking chain for Kangaskhan. So we just discovered, watching Tabasco stream, because we're spying on him some, if you take Kangaskhan out to have it travel behind you, you ride on Kangaskhan's back, and your partner Pokemon rides in the front pouch of the Kangaskhan.
How do you know I switched to
Because you did it on mobile, and your freaking thing's linked to mine now.
It didn't pop up that I did.
I got the Google Play receipt.
Well, no, I said I did, but it didn't like pop up on this thing.
Ah, that's weird.
Or I wasn't paying attention.
You probably weren't paying attention. Because it's very delayed on mobile. Basso is streaming. He is. He was streaming Resident Evil, but now he's streaming Pokemon Let's Go because he had a catch combo going to try to find shiny Hitmonlee, and he never finished that catch combo. So he's shiny hunting that right now. So most likely, if he's still streaming by the time I'm done, we'll probably just raid his stream. Gotcha.
Like the little Tabasco ball.
You might have been part of one of my gift sub things that I did in his channel. Yeah, I will, for anybody that has not yet, there we go. If you're not following Tabasco, I highly recommend. He's a good dude. We've been supporting each other back and forth. Also, Dylan, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Pika Pals. I appreciate that. I was trying to figure out why you didn't have the 3-month subscriber badge next to your name, and then I realized that you have the founder badge, so you won't ever have it. Alright, I am, real quick, because it's pretty much 11, it is 11 o'clock now. I am going to go ahead and adjust all of this. So, there we go. There we go. So the end time is now officially going to be 1 a.m.
I've gifted 3 subs today, plus my own son to Tabasco. And I'm still at $1,200. Guess I'll gift a sub.
Probably not a good time. Probably not a good time to redeem it. No, it's still a good time. All I'm doing is just updating stream information. So that's all done. But I do appreciate the shiny luck. You tell Tabasco he just needs to have like some counter set up for how many shiny Pokemon he runs into before Hitmonlee.
So, you know what's weird? You gifted me the sub. I just resubbed, and it told me that the subs... So your gifted sub ended, and I've been faster and I resubbed, and it just told me, hey, you've been subbed for 2 months, share it.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Did you leave a stream and come back?
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Oh.
Mobile's weird like that.
I was just like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah, sometimes with mobile, if you sub, it won't pop up in their thing, and you have to like leave the stream and come back, and then it'll do like the whole subiversary.
Yeah, I literally left, and then came back.
So did it pop up that time though?
Yeah, now it popped on, see?
There you go.
Because I went to check my bank account.
So did you get is it still a bottle, or is it a founder's badge?
Oh no, I have to check to find out.
So we officially have our end time now at 1 a.m. Eastern time, which is roughly 2 hours from now. That is when the Shiny Marathon will be wrapping up. That's for me when you're going to hunt Abra because I need to race you. I might try this week sometime. Let's see, Tuesday I'm doing Mewtwo, Wednesday's probably Breath of the Wild. I would say either Thursday or Friday when I stream. Either Thursday or Friday. I'll try to set one of those where I go for Abra. So I will try to make sure to remember to... Let me actually write that down so I don't forget. Where did my pen go? There's my pen. Well, that's not the pen I want, but whatever. Alright.
Still got the regular bottle.
Oh, okay. So I guess all the Founders badges are given out then. Alright. How long do you think Mewtwo will take? Hopefully less than Articuno. That's all I can say for it. Articuno took me 3,253 resets. So, who knows? 69,420 resets. Probably gonna race the Abra too. Sounds good. But yeah, I would like to get Mewtwo under odds. Something that I wanted out of Articuno, but it didn't happen. In fact, I was almost 3 times over odds. But if I can at least get Mewtwo under odds, I'll be happy. And it'll make up for the fact that Articuno took so long to show up. But I'm just, for this week coming up, I'm just dedicating Tuesday's stream to, whatchamacallit, Mewtwo. And the reason I'm setting, Thursday and Friday aside as, like, shiny hunting in here is because depending on what Tabasco and I are able to work out, we might be doing our shiny race for an Alolan shiny towards the end of the week, potentially. But once we kind of figure all that out and get things ironed out, then we will go from there. But I will definitely let you guys know which day I'm going to be hunting for Abra.
That's a lot, Twitch.
What? No. This might wind up being the last shiny that I can go for tonight at this rate. My cat is snoring. Oh my goodness. Our cat does that too, but then he also wheezes. He's an older cat, mind you. The worst is when, like, we're all dead asleep and out of nowhere he starts, like, hacking. Because he does it so loud and aggressive, and it just startles us. Earlier today I found shiny Magikarp in Pokemon Go and transferred to Let's Go, so I have shiny Gyarados. Yo, very nice. Where's our shiny, right? It's up to you. I mean, you can watch his stream. I got 0 shinies today. Oof. I'm actually happy with the number of shinies I got today. I mean, to be honest, I would like to have gotten more shinies that went towards the living dex, as opposed to the fact that I had more that I already had. But I'm also not mad, other than the Zubat. I'm not happy with the Zubat. But the other ones, I'm not that bothered by. I'm younger than your cat by like a month. Yeah, Clyde's around like 10 or 11. In the morning, I'm just going to play until I get shiny Dratini. There you go. in the morning, since I'm wrapping up at 1, so I'll actually be able to get up at a fairly reasonable time. Probably do some like minor cleaning stuff because I need to do dishes, need to vacuum, take care of the baby, but probably later in the afternoon after I play some Animal Crossing to make up for the fact I didn't play it at all today, I might shiny hunt in here a little bit off camera. I'll save Abra, but I might shiny hunt some other stuff. Yeah, agreed. Let's hope your brother doesn't close the combo. But this has definitely been a fun time. I would love to do something like this again. Probably not in Let's Go, because I think by the time I'm talking about doing another one of these long streams, I'll probably be done the living decks, or at least close to done. So I'll probably be more invested in Sword and Shield. But I definitely want to do another shiny hunting marathon like this at some point. Animal Crossing is taking the gaming world by storm. I mean, I'll say I loved Animal Crossing from the original on the GameCube. So mine's not just a matter of like, oh cool, Animal Crossing, a new game to play. Like, I've been an Animal Crossing fan. I like playing it more off camera. I did it a little bit once on stream, but I honestly prefer to do it off stream because I just kind of mill about and do my own thing. And it's not really something that I feel like is entertaining on stream when I'm just kind of running around and fishing for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But it's a nice chill game for me to just kind of play. Plus, my wife enjoys watching me play it, so. Because people are waiting for 6 years. That's what it feels like. 6 years for a good Animal Crossing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, they've come out with other Animal Crossings. They're not terrible, but it's nothing to this caliber. 100%. Like,
yeah. Gotta do a long stream for like your last 10 shinies to finish the living decks. I'll probably do something. I'll make sure, bare minimum, that like the last shiny I need for my living decks, I stream. But I might do something for 5 or 10, something like that. Depending on when I get to it. Like, I mean, if I get close to finishing my living decks really quick, then I probably won't do a long stream, so I'll probably make it to like the last 5 or so, or I'll just break it up over the course of a couple days. But I'll definitely make sure that like the end of my living decks will be done on stream. I haven't played it once. It's a chill game. It is very fun, it's very chill. There's definitely... It's got a good appeal if you like playing, like, kind of just relaxing games. Maybe like a giveaway. I do have... I'm still working on the logistics for a shiny giveaway. To be honest, I've been putting it off because, like, we hit that as a fundraiser goal a couple months ago. But I've been putting it off because of the fact that I had a bunch of people in my chat that just kept asking me about it, or kept just pestering or asking, hey, let's do this instead. And I'm like, just give it a rest. Like, when I've got it ready, I'll let you know. So I do have a shiny giveaway in the works. It's just me kind of polishing off details and figuring out how and when I want to do it. Also, what's going on, Mr. 49er Nation? So far, we've gotten 7 shinies, with 3 of them actually counting towards the living decks. I'm going to go to bed because I'm really tired. See you in the next stream. Sounds good, Dylan. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate the follow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Nice 7 shinies. Let's go, right? Oh, you don't need to apologize, because the thing is you weren't specifically asking me, like, oh, when's the shiny giveaway happening? Like, you I don't think you really knew a whole lot about the shiny giveaway that was happening. These were people that knew we hit a shiny giveaway goal, and they were like whispering me or messaging me directly on Discord about it all the time. And so I got to the point where I was just kind of like, all right, this is obnoxious and annoying, the amount of times that you guys are asking me about this giveaway. So I'm just going to kind of delay it, and I'm going to figure out when I want to do it. Also, what's going on, Nat? Everybody's tuning back in. Everybody's tuning back in for the end of the stream. Also, Nat gifting a tier 1 sub to Mr. 49er Nation. Enjoy your gift sub. Welcome to the Pika Pack. Well, I already put official end time. If I go to 1:30, then that means beyond that, if people sub more, then I gotta go to 2, 2:30, things like that. But enjoy your gift sub. Also, thank you, Nat, for that gift sub. Is Twitch just being dumb on your phone? I guess I'm just here because I enjoy the stream. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream.
It kept giving me a purple dot.
No, that's weird.
Mobile's dumb.
Mobile is dumb. Like, mobile's good to watch on the go. It ain't great for much else on Twitch. It's not exactly the best.
That missed it by 16.
Yeah. Any shiny missed? We have caught 7 shinies. We let 1 shiny go because it was just a shiny Pidgey, and I've already caught like 3 of those. But we have caught 7. I only follow a lot of people, but you and your wife seem like awesome, down-to-earth people, so I hit the follow for that. I appreciate that. That's kind of the community I'm trying to instill, because, I mean, we're really chill. You know, I'm trying to instill, like, a community of good people and everything like that, so I do appreciate it. Oh, I can see it through the glass. The true Let's Go Eevee doesn't have Sandshrew? Correct. Sandshrew is a Pikachu exclusive. It's coming to say goodnight and good luck. I appreciate that, Yoshi. Enjoy the rest of your night. But the shinies we've gotten, so we started out with shiny Kakuna. Excuse me. Then we got, I'm blanking out. With shiny Kakuna. What did we get next?
Chansey?
Yes. Then shiny Chansey. Then it was shiny Diglett, shiny Zubat, shiny Psyduck. Then the shiny Pidgey showed up, but we ignore that. And then
Electrode.
shiny Electrode.
And 2 shiny seals.
Yes, and 2 shiny seals. So it's actually 8. Oh crap, is that actually right in the stream title? Yes, it is. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I said 7 then. It is correct in the stream title. Probably gonna have to go right now. Sounds good, Nathaniel. I appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Like I said, I will I'll send you a whisper whenever I decide I'm gonna stream shiny hunting Abra later this week. That way you can shiny hunt alongside. It also sounds good, Yoshi. I don't blame you. It's 11:18 right now for me. I'm only going for about another hour and a half. And then I am done for this marathon. Yeah, what the heck? I've never actually had 2 Kangaskhans on the screen at once. Tabasco wasn't lying.
I still love the fact that you ride on the shoulders and your Pikachu or Eevee rides in the pouch.
That is pretty awesome. So yeah, if I can get more shinies, sounds good. Enjoy the rest of your night. So yeah, just so, for everybody coming in, just so everybody knows, I made a decision probably around like 7 or 8 o'clock based on where we were at for ending time-wise, that if by 11 o'clock the end time hadn't really moved towards that 3 o'clock mark, then I was just going to go ahead and say 1 o'clock, or whatever time I was at, was going to be the official end time. Just because I needed to have time if I was going to stream later than that to take like a power nap. And I was afraid that if I waited until like that 1 o'clock mark that, you know, everything was going to happen at 1, and then I wasn't going to be physically or mentally prepared to be able to make it the rest of the way. But I do plan on doing this kind of stream in the future, because this was definitely fun. I definitely don't feel like I've streamed for 14 hours. But I just want to make sure that that's what's happened. But even still, I mean, going till 1 a.m., I mean, it's... You're talking about a 15, 16-hour stream? 16. I can math. That's still a long time to stream. Also, at 11:30, which is like 10 minutes from now, I'm gonna step aside for a couple minutes again so I can use the bathroom, I can stretch a little bit. That way, the last like hour and a half of the stream, we're just gonna chug along and try to get a shiny. Pretty long for sure. But this has definitely been fun. I mean,
We met new people.
yeah, definitely met new people.
Crappy things did happen.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't tell Nat.
Was Nat not here for that?
I don't think Nat was here for that.
No, I had... Oh yeah, Nat, I had to ban somebody. Yeah, I think you're right, because I think it was like mid-afternoon. There's too many Golbats, by the way. But yeah, we actually had our very first ever ban of a person and not just a bot. Yeah, so, like, I'd say midpoint of the stream. Actually, it might have even been a little bit earlier than midpoint, but close to midpoint of the stream. There were a few new people that had come in, and some of them were asking for help with the Pokédex, like Pikachu exclusives, Eevee exclusives, and so I wasn't able to help, and Raven was nice enough where she offered to help with the exclusives. She was like, I have exclusives, but I want to keep stuff for my living decks, so I'll do a lot of touch trading. You know, can we touch trade, that kind of stuff? And first person, totally fine with it. She went through all the touch trades, no issues whatsoever. They completed their decks, got the shiny charm, done and done. Second person needed the same thing. And Raven had caught an extra Bellsprout and Ekans, so she said, you can keep these, everything else I need touch traded back because I only have one of these. So she traded the Bellsprout, traded the Ekans, then she traded the Vulpix, and the guy said something about like, well, why do I need to touch trade? You can just catch this again, something like that.
Yeah.
And closed the trade after getting the Vulpix.
Which my Vulpix was near perfect.
Was it near perfect
was
too?
near perfect.
That's even worse. So basically they stole a Vulpix and then tried to play it off as if nothing happened, I guess. I don't know what the additional messages they were trying to send to you were.
Just like, I'm sorry, why'd he ban me? I don't understand.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out why they were being banned and things like that, and...
Which then I explained, I go, you know, you literally stole Pokemon from me. And he goes, well, you don't need it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so that definitely solidified it. I thought that, like, just kind of banned and that was it. But if he's still saying that you don't need the Vulpix, then, yeah, he deserved the ban. So, yeah, as soon as I found out about that, instant ban and may have went on a little bit of a tirade as an in general thing in the chat, but I was, pardon my language, but I was pissed. So, yeah. And so I wound up, I basically issued a statement that for this foreseeable future, myself or Raven are not going to do any trades with anybody that we don't know and don't trust. Because obviously there are people that have been in the chat for a while. We've traded with them before. We know they're reputable. Not concerned on that front. But just anybody new coming in, we just don't trust them anymore.
Well, and I understand the fact of, like, I could catch it again, but that's not the point. The point is I was only missing one IV off of this Vulpix.
Yeah, and even still, Vulpix, Legendary, whatever it is, like, if someone is saying, I need you to touch trade it back because it's for my living decks and things like that, whether they can catch it again or not, it doesn't matter. If someone is saying, I will do this trade only if it's touch traded, then that's the trade that has to be done. And if that's not what you're going to do, then don't do the trade. So people just playing bad, right?
Well, I'm just glad it wasn't something worse.
Right, I agree. I mean, it still sucks that it was a good Vulpix, but you are right. Like, at least it was not a legendary or something like that. But that still enraged me because I was just like, you literally just came into my stream and they begged and pleaded for a while for somebody to help them complete the decks. And then to turn around to my wife and steal something from her like that, I don't play that. I'm very protective of my family, and even though it's something as small as Pokemon, you don't do that to me or my family.
Well, I'm just not going to trade for a while.
I don't blame you.
Unless
I mean,
it's somebody I know.
I'm not either. Like, if it's someone that we know and is reputable and things like that, I'm fine with it. But definitely down the line, just not going to happen. The boss. Don't mess with Pika fam. Exactly. I'm a very kind, down-to-earth person. But, and I can take a lot. Yeah, we are kind of matching.
It was not planned, I assure you.
Yeah, not only is it red and red, but they're both Capitals hockey
shirts,
shirts,
yeah.
so it is pretty much matching. Like, people can do crap to me all they want, and, you know, eventually I get to a point where I'm like, alright, enough's enough, which I've done. That's the whole reason my chat rules are so long. But you start messing with my wife or my daughter or anybody in my family, that is an instant no-no. Like, that doesn't even result in, like, timing out. That's just like, you're done. Get out. You're not getting unbanned. I don't play around like that.
I guess I'm more thankful for the fact that it wasn't anything too important. I mean, yeah, it sucks because, I actually did a catch combo for the Vulpix, and that was one of the best ones I got out of the bunch. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, but obviously I can do that again. It'll just take me time.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it wasn't, like, a shiny or it wasn't, a
legendary. Yeah.
Like, the thing that happened with you in the Marsh Shadows, like, I'd be livid.
Yeah, I still feel awful for that. And like I said, too, if you need help replacing any of the legendaries that you used to try to get those, I will 100% do it. I have old DS games that I have not finished catching legendaries in that I can farm for those, but that kind of crap is just scummy.
People, man.
I know. That's all I'm saying. It takes one person to ruin it for everybody, and that's what I explained too. I was like, I do apologize to people out there who actually are being honest and actually do want to do these trades because they need to make their Pokédex, but because of one person.
the emojis are so small on your screen, I had to lean in.
Oh, I know.
I was
There's a lot of emojis that, like, normally when I'm on Twitch are perfectly fine, but for whatever reason on Streamlabs likes to, like, make them this big.
I know, I had to lean in, so I was just like... And I got pretty good eyesight.
Yeah. And on mobile, they're perfectly fine. It's
Yeah,
just
That's
Streamlabs.
weird.
And obviously here, because it's a condensed screen.
Well, yeah, well, I get that. I wasn't looking there, I was trying to look here.
Alright, you want to shiny hunt for me for a couple minutes so I can use the bathroom and stretch for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Just kind of like wander in here, look around for a minute, go up the ladder to reset it. No Zubat line, no Machop line. Anything else, fair game.
Cool. Okay.
Yep. Alright, I will be right back in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna stretch for the final stretch.
Terrible puns. Alright. Oh, let's get this shiny without him. I gave up for that Marshadow for now. It's tough to find a legit one. All I can find are hacks. Yeah. I feel like a lot of mythicals, you get more people that are going to hack them than legendaries. Because I feel like legendaries are easier to actually get legit.
And especially with the new hacks you have out there now where you can hack what Pokeball it's in, people are making them look legit.
Yeah, that too. Well, and the bad thing is all right, Dagix, I know, right? And what's worse now too is with the Sword and Shield update. Like before, you could have hack mods and still trade them from game to game. It was no big deal. But now with Sword and Shield, because they were pretty much like, we're doing away with that, you can't trade any kind of hack mod. Like I know I have a couple hacked Pokemon from like ores that people have wonder traded me or things like that, that I 100% know I'm not going to be able to trade to Sword and Shield because of the new like updated rules and stuff. So it sucks in that general aspect. Started checking that Pokeball. Yeah, honestly, the stats are the biggest like tall tale. Like if it's pretty close to perfect, excuse me, I'm burping. If it's pretty close to perfect or is perfect, and it's like a mythical or legendary, you can kind of pretty much know it's probs hacked.
That's why that shiny Articuno you got, I pretty much knew it was not hacked.
Yeah, the shiny Articuno, actually Bob was telling me, so on the picture there's actually like a little Game Boy symbol which pretty much states that it came from a Game Boy version.
Yeah, it came from the 3DS Virtual Console versions of Red Blue.
So the fact that it came back from so far all the way up till now, I think that's awesome.
Well, it's not even so far. It's just they did it on the 3DS. There's no way to get it from Red and Blue cartridges all the way up.
Well,
you have to do it from this.
But still.
But just shiny hunting in those old ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just shiny hunting, even if it's just an old version, but on an updated model, that's still awesome. And I know it's not hacked because, I mean, obviously it's not perfect.
3 IVs.
Yeah, it only had 3 IVs. I mean, it's not great. And the
And
IVs,
it's 50.
yeah, it's 50 too.
Sorry, I need to stretch my lower back out a little bit.
You're fine. I didn't say anything.
I'm just letting you know.
I always feel so awkward, like, in front of a camera. And it's not because I'm, like, socially awkward of any kind. But what if they get it there and hack it in another? They get the legit Pokemon, right? I guess they would, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, if they get like the legit Pokemon and then just mimic its stats and stuff.
Yeah. Then move it to the 3DS game? I guess it's possible, but that's a pain in the rear end, wouldn't it be?
I think the only way you could do that is if you caught it legit and then just mimic the stats and create an all new one. Because you can in the 3DS Virtual Console ones, you can catch them in there, and it will let you transfer them into your 3DS games if you do it on the 3DS itself. I think the only way they could hack it would be if they caught it legit, mimicked its stats, its shininess, all of that, and rehacked the exact same model. But even then, that's a lot of work to have to do.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
To try to dig that.
That's a lot of work, and I just feel like kind of what's the point in there? But then again, what's the point of people doing crappy things in the first place?
Yeah.
Oh, but like I was saying, I guess, before I read your message, I always feel awkward when I'm in front of a camera. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not socially awkward by any stretch of the imagination. My whole job is literally to talk to people. And I give them bad news at the same time. That they owe a crap ton of money to taxes. Like, it's my job. I always feel like because I can't see a person, I just don't know how to read them, so I can never read the situation. Even though I can, like, read what's happening in chat, it's kind of like I'm better at reading a person's facial expressions than trying to understand what they're writing. I realize that sounds weird. Well, that's kind of how I am. I just want to see if there's a loophole where this mods could come.
I don't know. It sounds like the way that they patched it, it's just... At least from what we're seeing right now, it's airtight.
Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of hard work to go around that. But I just feel like, too, they might still catch the fact that it's a hacked mon. Because if you're replicating it, don't a lot of the Pokemon have a specific Pokemon ID?
You talking about duplicating or making a hacked replication?
Both. I know duplication has one, but what if you hack a duplication?
So the way, from what I understand, the way it works, every Pokemon is assigned what you would call, I guess, a seed. Kind of like when you do shiny raid dens, there's a seed associated with specific days. Every Pokemon has like a seed to it. And if you duplicate that mon, from what I understand, like via duplication glitches or things like that, it changes the seed. But if you replicate it, it mimics the seed. So if you replicate a mon via hacking and things like that, that's when the game recognizes and goes, this isn't legitimate code because it's here.
So essentially what you're telling me is I could duplicate it and be okay.
Yes, but most of the duplication glitches are already patched. Because duplication glitches are usually because there's some kind of like error. Like there were duplication glitches in Pokemon Home where you could duplicate the Magearna National Dex gift over and over again by just simply moving your entire National Dex one box over, and you could just keep getting that mystery gift. But once they patch that glitch, the duplication's gone. And usually, depending on if you still keep in the game or not, it'll get rid of those duplications.
Because I actually traded it after the patch. So did the person trade you the Marshadow after the patch?
Was the Marshadow trade done in Pokemon Home?
Yeah,
that's the biggest question. Because I think this patch that they did is mainly for Sword and Shield. So if they patched it, so if it was done in Pokemon Home, then maybe it's still okay. But if it was done in Sword and Shield, then I don't know.
No.
It could also be a case too that a hacked mon doesn't get flagged or caught as hacked until it's traded once. Using my shield. So that's the only other thing I can think is that maybe maybe a hacked mon has to be traded one time before the game recognizes that it's hacked, and as it's being traded, it gets marked so that it can't be traded anymore. That's the only thing I can think, because I would think it would be impossible for them to be able to track it just based on you doing the update in the game going, nope. I would think, I guess, once it's traded once, that's when it flags it.
When that's the only thing I could think of. Because Pokemon comes from an Alolan region. I feel like that's the only way you could have gotten Marshadow is from, what is it, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
Yeah, it was the only game you had the mystery gift.
But that's probably what they did, is they probably replicated it or duplicated it.
Oh, 100%.
And then traded it to you. And because there's that Sword and Shield patch, that's why it got flagged.
Because that's the thing, too, is even when Sword and Shield came out, there were tons of hackers who were hacking the Pokemon that were in the game code but not yet released.
Right.
So,
obviously we're not Hackmon experts, but
that's about the only thing I can think.
Yeah, I mean, also Pikachu, look at your Discord when you get a chance. I exploited the replication glitch in Animal Crossing. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, I got it for you.
Oh, here it is. Where are you at? You're here.
Here, let me see.
Yeah, you're doing your thing. Jesus.
Oh, God. Did you DM it to me? You can go ahead and keep doing your thing. Because I don't see anything yet. Do that. That'll erase the notification. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see it.
Maybe X can't come back in.
If I do that, it's gonna force update.
Oh, check your mobile app on Discord.
Yeah, let me check mobile. It'd be weird that it would
Maybe a delay.
Be on
That's true
mobile.
too. It's your phone. Oh, from your phone.
Yeah, so maybe there's just a delay in it uploading. Okay, well I cleared out all the notifications over there, so if you see
A thing pop up.
I don't think it'll pop up here because it's in streamer mode, but there should be like a red 1.
Do you want to go ahead and accept Dragonfire's request on your DS? That way you don't forget.
Yeah. And then after that, I'll be good to take back over.
I do appreciate the fact you moved this pillow.
I'm not online. It literally says I'm connected to the internet.
For some reason it didn't send? Oh.
No.
Oh, you just sent it again. Okay.
Oh, I see
you
it
did.
now. Go ahead. You can click on it. Expand it.
Oh my god.
Dear Lord. That's insane.
That's so much money.
That's insane.
What are you gonna do with all your money, Nat?
I'm going to Disneyland.
I, I laughed so hard. Got to tickle my throat.
Excuse me.
Cause you already paid off your house, didn't you?
Did you really send shiny luck?
Yes, shiny luck to me.
Goodness.
Why, thank you, Ravy Rave. Thank you for the shiny luck.
Alright, I'll take over now.
I feel like you don't appreciate how funny I am.
Here's nuts.
I'm not nuts. Don't say that.
You're nuts.
I'm not.
Okay.
He's in my spot. Did you see this? He's literally in my kitty.
Alright. We'll never need bells ever, right? Oh, what's that, Tom Nook? You need money for this bridge? Done.
She could have the best bridges in her house. Well, on her island.
Right.
Inclines and everything.
Going to own Animal Land. You're gonna put Tom Nook out of a job. Suddenly Tom Nook sends you a letter in the mail asking you to fill out your tax return because you're suspected of fraud. Although I don't think Tom Nook could do that, considering I think he's freaking fraudulent anyway.
I, sir, do not need to fill out a tax return on a deserted island.
Yeah, right? I am an independent contractor who is self-employed.
Oh my god. I sell fish to the local markets. I also donate my,
To a non-profit organization.
I donate to a museum. I can put this on my write-offs as well.
Yes. I'd like to write off these random fossils that I found and the insects that I'm donating.
I'd like to write off some coelacanths.
Yes. Some business expenses. Business.
I also built my own home, and I'd like to put that mortgage insurance premium on my property.
Yes. Even though I paid my loan off in 1 hour.
I'm literally, now that you talk about this, I'm literally looking at a tax return and envisioning Animal Crossing and somebody trying to write everything off. I'm literally looking, like, I can see it on the tax return.
It says here you bought 27 clothing outfits a day. Business expenses. I gotta look good when I'm going to these
You
organizations.
can only take your percentage.
Nintendo, if you're listening, it's not my fault. You can duplicate. Nintendo is always listening. They have ears everywhere. Also, Nat redeeming the shiny luck. I appreciate it.
She's redeeming that to me.
Well, you're not the one playing.
My energy is still in the chair.
My goodness. Your energy is not in the chair anymore. My energy is in the chair.
I'm still envisioning the tax return in my head, thanks.
How many lures do I have left? I know I've burned quite a bit. I still have over 200 lures.
That's incredible.
Yo, that's amazing. I thought I was going to have to do a bunch of stocking up after this marathon. I don't have to do a thing. I am still loaded on lures. I am still loaded on Ultra Balls. Even with me doing the Chain of Seal. Also, we are getting ready to come down to the final hour of this shiny marathon. Can I get one more shiny?
I just like this note that you said I couldn't stay up this long, yet here I am.
No, that's not what I said. I said you couldn't survive a 24-hour stream.
I could.
You could not.
I could.
So I think most likely what I'm going to do, because of how long it'll take to start a new catch combo, if I get the shiny very soon, then I might just do the rest of the stream starting Mewtwo. Just because I don't see any point in starting a new catch combo knowing that I'm not going to get the catch combo finished by the end of the stream.
No.
So, and that's if I get the shiny in time.
Well, do your catch combo, go to Mewtwo, see if it helps.
I've already done that, I did that 5 times with Articuno, and having the catch combo with Allure did nothing to help it.
Well, this is Mewtwo. It's different.
No, it's not different until we start doing it.
You just don't appreciate my jokes. I'm funny.
Family-friendly stream.
You when I whisper.
Yo, okay.
Never appreciated this hype show.
Hmm? Oh, I don't know. I think it's a Nintendo patched the game, but if you delete your save game, you can re-download it because the game cards have version 1.0.0. That's pretty funny.
So they really didn't patch it, is what you're saying.
Not recommended because you need to format if you already updated. Jeez.
Can I put one of every emoji in
I will time you out if you do that.
Well, I'm your wife. You can't time me out.
I can because you aren't abiding by the chat rules.
I'm not spamming.
Yes, it is if you're putting one of every emote in there that's spamming.
If I put a message and then an emote and put another message and then an emote.
Well, then you're just spamming messages.
I'm not spamming. You're just a hater.
Just time you out right out of the gate.
Wow.
I'm timing out now. Using red emote.
Really? You're gonna do this right now? It's good to know the end of the stream is going just as well as the beginning of the stream did in terms of finding a shiny. Really? Redeemed one round of Tetris 99 Invictus mode?
Yes, I did. I'd like to see your skill at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, once we get rid of this combo... as soon as the combo ends, I will, do that. Or if I get to,
Yes.
oh my goodness. So 2 rounds. And also Nat redeeming the shiny luck. Well, now that I have 2 rounds, pretty much by 12:30, if I don't have anything, then I'm probably just going to kill the combo. I won't have a choice now.
If you get first place, I'll gift a sub.
My goodness. I'm pretty sure I had my best game that I could have possibly had earlier when I played.
That was awesome.
That was probably the most skill I had in avoiding death.
We definitely have to clip that.
I'll probably upload the entire stream tomorrow, and then Either tomorrow or Monday, I'll go through and do like individual clips of like big highlights. Because I don't remember at what point everything happened. I'll probably just, rather than clipping the Tetris 99, I'll highlight the entire Tetris 99 thing. Because it pretty much was just the whole match that I was having to play come from behind.
Yeah. And you placed in, what, the top 10?
Yeah, I placed 9th. With the very end of it, I was playing on, like, the top line, and that's all I had to work with. And if it wasn't for the fact that I had to stick that line piece in the spot that I had to, I could have kept going. But because it stuck so far off the screen, even though it cleared a line, it was like, now you're done. It was like, good try, but you're done.
I still have 60,000. I'm surprised not even like shiny gold bat has even appeared.
I had really, really good luck between like 8 and 10. Because that's when I got the shiny electrode and the 2 shiny seals. That was like the peak of my luck. So of course, because I got all of those very quickly, okay then. There's the car alarm going off out in the distance. Also, shout out to the fact that we did really well with the sub part of the stream too, that we're now back to being just 5 subs away from that speed run. That's pretty hype. It's technically off by 1, but I'm just running with what the sub bar says. I'm not even going to fight it.
I'm going to go see if Tabasco got that shiny.
Yes, go spy on Tabasco for me real quick.
935.
A number of encounters for it. Jeez. What time was the peak of your luck? What were you doing? Where were you in the game? My goodness, I'm getting interrogated. Maybe it'll trigger the luck. It was between 8 and 10 p.m. Because that was when I got the electrode and the 2 seals. The electrode... It was all... Like, it started just before Steph went to bed. Then we did this seal... the 2 seals happened because I did a shiny race with 2 other people in the chat. To which I won. And then got a second shiny seal to add insult to injury. That was pretty much it. And I was in Seafoam when it happened. Seafoam and the power plant.
What am I thinking?
What?
I gave it another step.
Tabasco's like, what are you thinking?
Oh, hi, Graveler. Oh, I thought I could split the gap. I really want to get a shiny before...
He passed up 4 shinies.
He passed up 4 shinies in favor of the Hitmonlee.
Yeah.
The worst part, though, is I know I'm going to wind up getting to that point as I start fleshing this living dex out more and more.
Flushing?
Yes. Maybe you got the time. Now it's late night. Do a shiny race with your wife may work. She just gets more luck than I do. Little brother Elijah says hi. He's here with me listening. What's going on, Elijah? Yeah, Raven earlier...
Making noises.
Oh. I thought he like got a shiny or something.
Just laugh.
Raven earlier, what catch combo did you have when you got the Bulbasaur?
31. But it was...
No, not the 31. What Pokemon were you catch comboed on?
Oh. Seal.
Yeah. Raven had a catch combo of 31 on a Seal and managed to go to Viridian Forest and run into a shiny Bulbasaur.
It was the first thing that popped up in Viridian Forest.
Yeah, go figure. Meanwhile, I had the one stream where I comboed Bulbasaur for like, I don't know how long, like 3-4 hours and didn't get a single one. What's going on, Agent XYZ? How are you? Oh yeah, also too, because we smashed the 150 follower goal out of the park, my wife and I very soon are going to be planning that 50 turn Mario Party. Like she said his name. I always try to say hi to people who like to say hi back. I appreciate everybody that watches.
Twitch, what are you doing?
So I will look to see what it takes for me to be able to stream off the Wii.
I'll help you by doing a shiny race with you. Oh, I forgot it.
I think it's your game. I honestly think so too. I mean, look at Articuno. Look at the fact that out of the 8 shinies that I got, half of them were ones I didn't need, and most of those were in areas where I had plenty of other Pokemon that I could have gotten that were shiny. This game's got it out for me. Onyx, please. Golbat, please. I just want to go up the ladder. Oh, now my phone went off. Alright, so Raven said she's going to do a shiny race with me. We'll see if that works.
I just had a heart attack because I accidentally won my Pokédex and I was like, where are my shiny Pokemon? Instead of my Pokédex.
Yeah, the Pokédex is not going to show you what shiny Pokemon you are holding unless you specifically go there and swap them around.
And I got two today. Bulbasaur.
Yeah, but you didn't have either of those, and Bulbasaur is really hype, considering I still don't have any of the Bulbasaur line.
Thank you very much, your weight loss.
That's right, I forgot you were catch comboed on that too. Pick a number 1 to 10. 6.
I'm doing Ekans again.
Are you gonna go for Ekans again? I can't wait for when I get the Pokemon Stadium rental randomizer set up and I get to hear the announcer go, "Oh, it's Ekans." Shiny hunting Eevee, there you go. Oh, frick, I'm gonna have to shiny hunt Eevee at some point too.
I have to get a couple different.
I'll have to get 4 Eevees in the game. I think Eevee's kind of like Kangaskhan, where I think I can get like 4 or 5 of them to spawn. Do we get early tomorrow? I hope you get a Pokemon shiny soon. I appreciate that. Sounds good. I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate all the gift sub love and all the bits. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
So, I find Charmander first before I find Ekans.
Charmander before Ekans. Oh, hi Kangaskhan. Just starting out my Giratina hunt on Platinum. Yo, good luck on that hunt. That is going to be a brutal hunt. Alright, see ya, Nat. Come on, Ekans. Try calling it that name instead. In my first full odds. Good luck on that. Especially in Platinum. Big time good luck on that. I wish you all kinds of shiny luck.
And, here we go.
I'm gonna be mad if like the second one you run into is shiny. I just want to get one more. One more. Because at 12:30 I have to do 2 rounds of Tetris 99 Invictus mode. And I definitely, for that, I'm going to use the Pro Controller again. Because I don't want to dare attempt to test fate with this Joy-Con. I'm not going to lie, I'm really shocked. This Joy-Con has lasted the entire stream. Ooh, I ran into a Rhyhorn. Oh, actually, hold on. I just realized I'm only at 650 Ultra Balls. I'm gonna have to stock up tomorrow. I do think I need to stock up on Great Balls, because I use those the most. Let me see here. Yeah, I've got 177. It wouldn't hurt for me to stock back up on those some. Because I try as much as possible to use Pokeballs and then Great Balls. And obviously, like, anything super high level is going to be in an Ultra Ball. Like the Seals, I went with Ultra Ball. Pretty much anything in Sea Foam. I'm mad that it wasn't an excellent, but I did catch it. I had like, what, 3 or 4 of those moments today? Silly Golbat. With the whole excellent thing?
Yes. No, I didn't say that time.
He knows. Of course he is. I'm glad I came down the steps for 1 Cubone and 1 Charmander. Oh, hi, Onyx. It's just choosing not to stay. That's always the worst. Get in the bag, Nebby. Been hunting execute for 9 hours and a do under a 10 combo. Yep, 1 in 1,024 odds. Right. I think this stretch right now is my second longest shiny drought for the day. I don't think anything's going to touch my longest drought that started the stream. That was like 4.5 hours before I got a shiny. And the only reason I even got one was because I gave up on trying to get something I needed and I just went to the Viridian Forest.
Just a break.
I'll take it, right? Well, yeah, because then they know you didn't try hard enough and they'll stay. But they know if that you try too hard, they don't want to stay. We'll say goodnight and maybe see you tomorrow if you're not. If not, you're going to be sleeping. Yeah, most likely. I'm wrapping up for sure at 1. So, like, another 45 minutes. And then I'm taking what is today now, but I'm taking Sunday and Monday off. So Tuesday will be the next time I stream. But I appreciate you coming out for a while. And I had fun doing that shiny race with you and Bulbasaur. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. It's extra to do, but it's fine. Trade bait, I guess. Pick a number 1 to 10. 4. Did you, though? Oh, okay.
How's that so hard for you to believe? We literally say things at the same exact time.
That's different.
We literally have the same song stuck in our head.
Do we, though? I was gonna say.
I have Tiger stuck in my head.
I have this music stuck in my head. Hunting Magnemite. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, shiny Magnemite's cool.
That is definitely on my list of things to do. Hi, Kangaskhan. Alright, we've got about 13 more minutes on the hunt. And then after that, to wrap up the stream, I'm going to do the 2 rounds of Tetris 99 Invictus mode that were redeemed with the channel points. And then that will finish off the Shiny Marathon.
I'm glad I was here for
Glad I was here for
it.
it. I mean, you were going to kind of need to be here for it. That's why I planned it on a weekend.
He's ready, shiny for it.
Of course.
He got 1,000 in there.
Yeah, so it sounds like definitely for sure when I wrap up stream, we'll probably be raiding Tabasco. Unless in like the next 45 minutes or 40 minutes, he gets that shiny Hitmonlee. Now that, like, I'm getting towards the end of this marathon, now I'm starting to feel tired. Like, I had all kinds of energy leading up to, like, the final hour, and now I'm feeling it. Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, Graveler, why? It's hard to believe I've been going for almost 15 and a half hours now. That's wild. Alright, essentially I'm going to run out the rest of this lure. Once this lure runs out, then that is going to be it for the shiny hunting. I will do the 2 rounds of Tetris 99 Invictus mode to meet the channel redemption stuff. And then that'll be it.
Oh my god. I thought he just showed me Saker and freaking.
I really can't be too mad if I don't get another shiny off this catch combo, because I did get 2 seals off of it. I would have liked to have gotten one more, but
I thought his shiny Saker was in Rock Tunnel.
oh,
That was a wild one. So confused.
jeez. I think I can get like one more ladder reset done before the lure runs out. Actually, I might be able to get one more. I like the fact the number of Golbats. I don't appreciate that. Don't appreciate that at all.
Some guy just came to Baxter Stream and like and everything. Like racist.
Oh, really? This lure is lasting a while. Alright, there it is. Alright. Alright, so that's it for the shiny hunting side of things. It's time for the 2 rounds of Tetris 99 Invictus mode to wrap things up. Also, while it's loading, alright. Here we go. 2 rounds of this. Oh, gotcha. Here we go. Is it really? Oh.
Because he hasn't fallen behind me. Just roasting out.
Oh, this is ugly. This is an ugly board. Yeah, this is not going well at all. Oh my goodness. There we go. And suddenly everybody skedaddled. As soon as I started dumping all the extra garbage, they were like, nope, I want no part of this. That. Oh, there's Mateo. Wow, people are not going down. I can't shake them. Oh, here we go. Cheesy Pete's. There were a lot of humans tonight.
It's a lot of humans.
Well, there were 47, and normally there's not that many. I could not shake them. I was just trying to eliminate garbage that whole match. Alright, last one. And then I think that's gonna do it for tonight. There's only 29 in this one. We'll see how this goes. Well, I don't need to hunt Charmander for a while, because I only need one more, so... I'm not too concerned on that one. Of course Tabasco is. There we go. Now I can start dealing some damage. I got one of them off my back. Don't like where a lot of this is going. So shout out to everybody trying to pin at me at once. Like dialed in. I can't get out of this. People would not go down and people would not unpin for me. That was rough tonight. It's not even like I was playing that badly. I couldn't get out of all that. Alright, well. That is gonna wrap it up for tonight. That is...
Did you do both of them already?
Yeah, I already did both. Yeah. So that is it for the Shiny Marathon. I want to thank everybody that came out, that watched, that chatted, subbed, followed. What? Really? I appreciate everybody coming out. I'm going to be taking Sunday and Monday off, so I'll be back on Tuesday, where I'm going to start up with Mewtwo for Shiny Hunting and Let's Go. And, yeah, we'll do Tuesday through Saturday again, most likely, depending on how things happen. But Tuesday should be the next time I stream, assuming that my voice doesn't blow out from all this. But I do appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out for a while. I had fun getting all the shinies. I'd like to do something like this again, but probably down the line closer to my Twitch anniversary again. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day or night, wherever you're at. And I hope to see you guys next stream